Man, I have this little boxing question for y'all. A lot of people leave me videos that's very smart on this channel. It's very few people I seldom learn something from. I always learn something mostly from the people in my comment section. They know boxing. A lot of them don't box, but they know the sport of boxing. But I have a little question to ask y'all. Can y'all name me 5 fighters, not 10, not 15, but 5 fighters? Because I can't name 5 fighters that can fight in the 80s. To fight 90 in the early from the early 80s to the mid 90s. I don't know no fighter that can fight in that era where the era when you have to fight 15-round fights, when you have to fight fight the people that's in the rankings. They had to fight the people in the rankings. The number one contender had to fight the champion and won to fight the champion. Boxing has totally changed now. It's almost a different sport. These people just fighting to protect their own. Everybody's trying to become undefeated. But what fighter you know that can that can almost convert over to the 80s or go fight in the 80s? I know a lot of fighters y'all can name who may have the skills, but they don't have the mentality. If they lacking one or two or all the ingredients. I don't know too many of them that have all the ingredients. I can only name 2 fighters that I know that can fight the 15 rounds and have the mentality. I know y'all ain't gonna agree with this, but a young Floyd Mayweather, I believe he could have did it. He was hungry. He had the skills. He had the discipline. I know he probably could have did it. He could have fought in any era. I know Terrence Crawford. He had the skills and the discipline. I believe he could have made it. But a lot of fighters, like even one of, like my Baltimore hometown guy that I know, Gervonta Davis. I don't know if he could have made it. I don't think Tyson Fury got the mentality to do it either. He got the size and the skills, but he don't have the mentality. He always depressed. He always partying. He always doing something stupid. Deontay Wilder, I don't think he at first he had the boxing skills and the power, but he don't have the mentality. He can't even take a loss. He can't even take a loss without falling apart. No, everybody back then lose. They fought 5 or 6 times a year. I don't know if these guys can fight that many times a year, plus with less money, and more fights. I don't see too many boxers. I know they're gonna say Earl Spence. I don't think Earl Spence got the mentality. Look how he's blatantly avoiding Terrence Crawford. I don't know no fighter would avoid a fight like that in the 80s. They all would have fought Terrence Crawford 5 times a week if they had to. He's trying to protect his own because he's not sure he can beat Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford got him shook. Everybody know that I fuck with Earl Spence. So, but I'm not a dick rider. That's the only difference. I'm not gonna agree with a man 100% of the time. Only women would do that. So a woman could overlook your flaws just to be with you until she get tired of your ass. But I don't know too many boxers that can do it. Don't say Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao. Please don't say Canelo, Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao will not last. He like to pick his opponents. Even young Manny Pacquiao wouldn't last. Because I think young Manny Pacquiao was on some shit. He was on power pellets. I don't think he would have made it. Please don't say the Magic Man, Pauline Malignaggi. Don't say Tarver. Maybe Tarver. I don't think Tarver would have made it. Tarver took too much time off. Oh, maybe Bernard Hopkins. Yeah, Bernard Hopkins, but he retired, so we can't use Bernard Hopkins. Y'all let me know, man. Leave your comment. Because I know I'm probably missing something. But I make my videos on the fly. I don't take down notes. I don't sit there and try to think about all this shit. Because if I can't think of it off the head, then I'm not that sure of them. If I can't just do the ones that I think can make it, if I got to sit down and think and plot and think and put this in, take that out, then I'm not that sure of that fighter. I'm sure Crawford can fight the 15 rounds. I'm sure he can fight in his rankings and be successful. I'm sure Mayweather can do it, but I'm not sure that Earl Spence can do it. I don't know. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know. Peace.